Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year! I think this is the first video that's going up after the new year. Fingers crossed, that's right. I'm pre-filming a ton right now because I'm gonna go home for the holidays for about 10 days and then I'm going on a trip. So yeah, I'm pre-filming like a crazy woman right now. Today's video is going to be all about my first project pan of 2020. I don't know if I'm gonna come up with a fun name for this. I feel like I should. I have a couple weeks before this is supposed to go up, so maybe I'll think of a fun name to call it. You guys will have to see that in the title. As I said, this is my first project of 2020, so I am doing something a little bit different this year. I am going to attempt to do, we're gonna start out doing this. If it doesn't work halfway through, we'll just go back to the year-long project pan. But I would like to attempt to do 4 3-month-long project pans. So as I said, this is going to be only 3 months long, so I kept it pretty minimal with my products. And I do plan on tracking the usage better than I did the last couple months of my 2019 project pan. If you guys haven't seen that finale, I'll link it below. I'm literally filming it next, and I already know that I've done the worst job tracking my usage for November and December. It just totally went out the window. But this is going to be a non-rolling project pan, again, because of that kind of condensed timeline. But without further ado, let's hop into the products that I'm going to include in this project pan. Alright, you guys, so the first product that I want to include in this project pan is one that I'm kind of just including out of curiosity because I have quite a few of these in my collection, but I have no idea how long these will take to use up. So I really want to see how much progress I can make in 3 months, and that is the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in the shade Between the Sheets. I really went back and forth between whether I was going to do this shade or the shade Count Me In, because that's one that I have loved over the past couple of months, and I have quite a bit of progress on that one. But I thought it would be fun to throw this one in there because I have like no progress on this one. So I thought it could be a really fun way to kind of test and see how long it'll take to use this. I just apply this normally with my normal blush brush and just kind of blend it in like any other blush. It does have a bit of a putty like texture, but I don't have any issues application wise with that, so I'm super excited to get some use out of this one. I like that it has kind of this soft mauve tone. I feel like that's a really pretty blush for winter. You guys probably can't even see that, but I thought it would be beautiful on my super fair skin for the winter time. So this is the first product that I want to include. So my end goal for this product is to try to hit pan. So I'm not really sure how that'll work with this because I know with the other one, the more that I like swirl my brush in it, I definitely get like a dip in the middle. But I'm wondering if because of the putty like consistency that I'll just swirl my brush and cover up any pan that I may hit. I don't know, I'll just have to be really vigilant, and when I like hit pan, I'll like take a picture in case I cover up the pan before my next update. I don't know how that's gonna work, but I'm super excited to dive into this product. And then my monthly goal for this for January, and honestly I'm probably gonna start using this in December and I'll just start tracking the usage then, is to use it 20 times. Next product that I decided to include is the Balm Bahama Mama bronzer. So I think this is the oldest bronzer I have in my collection right now, and if you guys have been watching my channel for a little while, you know that I currently have a no-buy, or buy ban, not a no-buy, on bronzers, and I have quite a few in my collection. I believe this one is the oldest bronzer in my collection, and there are some new ones that I am dying to try, you guys, but I'm not letting myself buy them until I get rid of these ones. As you guys can probably tell from the close-up, I do have quite a bit of progress on this one already. Honestly, I think part of that might be because it broke long ago and I repressed it and maybe didn't do that great a job, and so it started chunking off. But I would really like to use this up by the end of this project. I'm not sure if that's like crazy talk. I don't know. It's quite a deep bronzer, but I don't know. I feel like I make it work on my fair skin. I mean, I have it on today and I don't feel like I look super crazy, super patchy, super muddy. So I would really like to use this one up and get it out of my collection so I can try one of those new bronzers. But my monthly goal for this one is also 20 uses as well. Next product that I decided to include is my Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in the shade Reserve Your Cabana. So this is obviously not a bronzer. It's very light. I use this kind of as a luminous setting powder, and I have been using a luminous setting powder, especially the past couple months since it's gotten a little bit colder. My skin gets a little bit drier. It definitely starts looking a little bit dull and kind of dry. I feel like when I set my makeup with this powder, I just get this beautiful kind of glow to my skin without being too obvious. It doesn't look like I put highlighter all over my face. But I'd really like to use this one up because it is quite old, A, and B, Wet n Wild is no longer considered cruelty free, and them kind of like not being upfront with that makes me just want to like pan all their products and get out of my collection. Not that I'm gonna like toss this or like hate pan it or like, you guys know what I mean. I just want to get it out of my collection, but I already spent my money on it, so I would like to get my money's worth out of this product. And my end goal for this product is to use it up. I'm not sure if that's gonna be possible in 3 months. I do already have quite a bit of pan on it, but there is still quite a bit of product left in this powder, so we'll have to see. My monthly goal is 20 uses. Next product that I want to throw in is this Bite High Pigment lip pencil. This one is in the shade Rhubarb. It's this beautiful kind of berry mauve shade. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so pretty. This one is very old, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of panning this because it's getting really old and I really do like the shade, but I'm just not using it for some reason. So I'm really hoping that by throwing this into a project pan, it will really encourage me to use it. My goal for this is to use it about halfway up. There is quite a bit of product left in here, so I'm not sure how well that'll go, but I do tend to wear at least a little bit of lip product every day. I'm gonna try really hard to remember to start applying my lip product throughout the day, to start reapplying my lip product throughout the day to get even more uses out of this. So fingers crossed we can do that. So my monthly goal for this product is 25 uses. So the final product that I'm putting in this project pan is my MAC Cosmetics Painterly Paint Pot. This one, I really went back and forth on whether or not I wanted to include this one, whether I wanted to wait a couple months to include it, but when it comes down to it, this is something that I want to get my money's worth out of, use it up, and get it out of my collection. So I'm panning this because it's really not my favorite eye primer, and I don't know, I've never tried to pan an eyeshadow primer before. I know that I go through my Essence I Heart Color Intensifying Eye Base semi-frequently. I would say I purchase it maybe 2 to 3 times a year, so I'm curious to see how fast this base will go. For this, my overall goal is to just kind of increase the dip in here. I don't believe that I will be able to hit pan on it in 3 months, just because I feel like it looks like there's a lot of product in there, but if I could just increase that dip some more, I would be thrilled. And I feel like that's kind of a vague way of kind of setting a goal, or a vague goal to set, but really I would just like to hit my usage goals for each month, and the goal for this month is to use this 15 times. So that is all the products that I'm going to include in this round of my project pan, you guys. You will notice that there is not an eyeshadow palette in here, so I haven't completely given up on panning eyeshadow, period. But I think, I haven't fully decided or filmed the video yet, so I don't have to decide quite yet, but I think I'm going to do kind of a roulette eyeshadow panning system. I'm not sure if I'm even going to try to totally pan things. I think I would rather set like a usage goal and then call it good on that. I don't know. I really need to give this more thought. You guys gave me amazing feedback in my Help Me Choose My Pan That Palette for 2020 video. I'll link that down below if you guys are interested. I kind of laid out all the palettes that I had in my mind, and I'm like, you know what? This would be kind of fun to pan. This would be easy to pan. So it's a really fun video. I had so much fun filming it, you guys. I can't wait to do it again next year. But if you kind of want to see what my thoughts are, check out that video down below. And of course, leave me any comments or suggestions that you have for panning things that you love to use like a lot of different things of. I have such a hard time sticking with one single eyeshadow palette, so I thought maybe if I did it roulette style, I would have the freedom to kind of branch out into other palettes. So that's what I'm thinking. We'll see if that actually happens, but I'm gonna stop rambling and wrap up this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you are as excited as I am for project panning in 2020. 2019 was my first experience with project panning. I'm ready to go into 2020 head first with a better game plan, and I'm just so motivated and excited, you guys. I did a video a couple days ago all about how to start your first project pan, so if you guys are interested in starting your project pan with me, I will link that down below. I walk you through it step by step, the steps that you need to take, kind of some tips and tricks that I've learned along the way, and all of that. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Halfway up, and there is quite a bit. There goes my pencil.